Caner Universe, it's Caner Tip Tuesday, and today I have another gem for you. Following up on last week's anchoring technique. Remember that shutdown mechanism? If you haven't seen that, reference that video first. Well, I mean, it's really going to bring insights into what we're doing today. But today, I'm going to show you the way to do that reverse anchor and the practicality of that and when it's called for. Hey, a warm welcome, as always, to all of you. If you're here for the first time, a big cane bump to you. Two things you want to do right away. Have you done your no-cost cane clarity call? That is the call where in less than 24 hours, we'll schedule you. We'll listen to where you're at right now. And again, it's the holidays, and I think it's a great idea. You see this? This is something they're ordering a lot of. Boy, that's a nice looking cane, that Silent Night. This is great. It doesn't matter to me whether it's this or whether you have an ACB or you have that Raven cane, which is that metal cane. You're always going to be limited to your training. What are we doing about your training? YouTube, this is great. This is great. This is showing you potential. But to get it done, just listen to how this might work for you. Text the letter CCC to 305-745-7839, and we'll give you a blueprint, an actual, real blueprint that you can use in 2023 to get cane trained. That's number one. That's the most important thing. And then, if you haven't already, if you're on Facebook, request entry into the no-cost, it's a private Facebook group called Cane Flow. Move better, protect better, live better. Just request entry. They will let you right in. And we looked at yesterday the movement, this type of movement coming down, remember? And we did this. I showed you how to pin at the bottom, how to extract. Show you a different movement today that you can practice. It looks this way. And this is something that can be repeated over and over when you're coming, right, as you're doing the move and come back out, right? And slow that down. What does that look like? All ACSD applications, doesn't matter the curriculum, you have to be able to shadow them the way I just did. This is the way that we demonstrate to the student, regardless of injury, limitation, where they're at. You can circumvent or work around. But if you can do this, if you can do this movement, if you can do this quarter pivot, bring up your knee, right, you're ready, go again. You can do this. So it's important. See, it has a built-in system for training the nerve system, your kinesthetic sense, ingrain it in the nerve system so that then you can go ahead and apply. Yeah? So what are we talking about? What are we looking at here? So listen, rather than anchoring, if I'm moving here now, that punch, it could be the same around, but I might not be able to move in here. Now, for whatever reason, maybe there's another incoming attack. I might not be able to do it. Or the attack is a little bit more straight and I'm not gonna partition to come in here. So instead of doing that, what I do is now when it comes in, I strike and I reach over the top with that hand to go ahead and anchor behind with the cane. Now, as I move in, that initial a shot pop, there it is. I follow that cane all the way through, right, to come right across and bring it over. Now my cane is over. Notice that I turn in this case I have, if you happen to have a palm rest, it can serve as the hammering tool in there, right, for it. But that's the movement. The lifting of the knee, well, you can see it here now. When I come over, as the head comes down, my knee comes up. So you're magnifying the impact when you come over, but you can use your cane as your training ally. That's why we developed the cane called the Ally, just for that during pandemic times, right? To show you how to do this. It's the opposite of this. You're coming over with that hand. If you're doing it empty hand, it works right in as well. Go ahead. Now she's coming in here, and there's that strike that's coming in. My hand is coming over. Let's do it from this side. So I can see what the movement is doing. So I'm pairing this and coming over. She might be coming over with that roundhouse as well. You can still arrow that. Remember the thumb coming to the eye. Come over now and bring it down. Now look at this. It still happens above the elbow, and when you come down, there comes the knee. This is important because if she does have a tool in here, this is where you would do your extraction. And let's look at it. Take another tool if you have it right up there. And you can see just again, this is an impact tool. This is longer. Knife, the reason I hate it is because you can't see it, right? Often they're carrying it, they can hide it right in the hand. Hand is big enough. So again, I'm coming in. I'm trying to avoid getting cut in vital areas. I pop, come over, you can start kneeing there already. And this is what I mean here in the lock. The fingers, the hand going towards her head to do that extraction, and then of course you have the tool, you have the recovery. So it's two ways of practicing that anchoring mechanism. One, the one that we presented last week, if you haven't seen it, is your standard. But here now, the cane can also, we can use it to come in here and show you how to do that reverse anchor, which is gonna come into play depending on the situation, depending on the space that you have. Then you have that quarter pivot, magnify the shot, create your distance, and get out. Get out. Don't stick around. Listen, a lot of exciting things going on here. Right before the New Year's, you have the new revamped CSDU Cane Self-Defense University 7.0. That has been revamped, and a lot of new courses, a lot of specialty curriculums making it there. Go ahead and look at that. But one of the things, before you do anything else, that may or may not be the best way to get started for you. Same thing with canes. Before you start investing, give us a call. That doesn't cost you a penny to get educated and know that you have choices and, hey, this is where I am right now. These are the limitations that I have. I have this injury. I can't do this. I'm 120 years old. I can't, all these I can't. We're used to listening to that. But there's always hope. And we can find a way to circumvent the training, and more importantly, deliver it right where you are. Effectively, efficiently, and enjoyably. Why? Because criminals don't care. That's the way we got to handle this. All right, so go ahead and do that. Text those letters CCC to 305-745-7839. I'm Joe Robaina from American Cane Self-Defense. Thanks for watching. Keep caning. Stay safe.